Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, excuse me, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. Pretty cool here. Pretty cool here. Finishing up the thumbnail. Lee. As you know, as always, finishing up the thumbnail. Now, I have to address something. And you're probably like, oh my God, what is it? What is it? What is it? Holy shit. What's he going to say? What's he going to say? Yeah. I'm not going to go see the Odyssey. I gave it a lot of thought. I really did. I was like, man, probably that might get me some clicks, especially if I word everything right, and I make a good thumbnail and blah, 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 blah. But I decided that it was more important to just ignore that it even happened. Because I was like, I'm gonna say something. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion. I don't give a shit. You can argue all day long if you feel like it. I don't care. Sorry, I'm eating ice cream right now. So here's my possibly unpopular opinion. Here's my hot take, as it were. I think Christopher Nolan is one of the most overrated directors in the history of filmmaking. Like, hands down, without a doubt. I think he is one of the most overrated directors in the history of filmmaking. You can't hear a fucking thing anybody in his movies ever says. Not a fucking thing. Everything is so goddamn dark. So fucking dark. Every movie he makes, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, somebody get a flashlight? Something. So when you couple all that with all of the narrative woke bullshit going on with the movie, I was just like, I'm not giving this movie my money. I don't give a fuck. It's not worth the review to have to sit through it, because it would just be abject misery for me. Excuse me. And I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. So if anybody was hoping that I was gonna go see it so they could get my opinion on it, I'm gonna tell you right now, it sucks. It sucks. Well, you haven't seen it. I don't have to see it. I know. I know enough about the changes. I know enough about the director to know that I'm going to absolutely despise it. Will I ever watch it when it's free, like on Prime or, you know, something like that? No, 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 I won't. Not even to see how bad it actually. Nope, nope, no, sir, no, sir. So I felt like I could go ahead and address that as I was finishing up my thumbnail. Just go ahead and cover a couple things. No, I will not be going to see that shitty movie. I hope it doesn't do well. I know it will do fairly well, unfortunately. due to the fact that normies know the name Christopher Nolan. Oh, he did those Batman movies, right? Yeah, let's go see that. Has he got Matt Damon in it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like the Odyssey and stuff. So there's like Zeus and everything. It's pretty cool. We'll go see that. And there's a whole lot of people out there that are going to do just that. And they're going to walk away from it not understanding why they didn't like it, because they're supposed to like it. All the reviewers said this is an excellent movie. All the commercials said it was good. And it's Christopher Nolan, right? Hollywood said it was good. The news said it was good. But for some reason, all those people in the back of their mind, they're like, I didn't like it. But they won't say anything because they're afraid to. Because everybody said they liked it. Everybody said it was good. Is there something wrong with me that I didn't like it? Something along those lines. So there'll be a lot of normies that'll go see it. So it'll do well. But it has to do if I've seen people say that if it does under $1 billion, they're going to be seriously disappointed because they are straight up expecting it to be $1 billion. I don't know if it's going to do $1 billion, because if anybody remembers Tenet sucked big old donkey dick. The idea was okay, but it was almost as if he was trying to say, I'm smarter than you, audience, so I'm going to give you an overly complicated movie, and I'm not going to explain really any of it. Enjoy. Oh, and you're not going to be able to hear anything that anybody says, so that it would help you explain the story so you can follow it. Or see anything that happens, because it's all going to be goddamn dark. Even in daylight, the shadows are going to be like pitch fucking black. Have you ever walked into a basement, like, even during mid fucking day when the sun is just fucking glaring outside, and you walk into a basement and it is the blackest black you've ever fucking seen in your life? That's a Christopher Nolan movie. Good morning, sir. You must be having a long weekend. Yeah, Serp says, I'd rather watch Toy Story 5 over the Odyssey. Me too. Me too. And then he says, when a movie ticks all the DEI boxes, I know I'm out. Yeah. Yeah. When when you make obvious changes to casting that goddamn good and fucking well are nowhere near accurate to reality or history, simply because I'm making it for a modern audience. Yeah, well, you ain't making it for me then. Serp says, yes, sir, a 4-day weekend. Hell yeah. Yeah. I really wanted to. I wanted to go see it, because like I've said before, I'm gonna have to go see movies that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do movie reviews, I can't just go see shit that I want to see. I'm gonna have to go see shit, that's gonna be topical, and sometimes that I'm not gonna enjoy, like Supergirl, for instance. But with this particular movie and the message that they're trying to promote, and the erasure of historical reality, because stupid people are going to see this movie, and especially people born within, I don't know, the last fucking 20 years. They're going to see this fucking movie and they're going to think that's the way it was. That's the way history was. That there were black people in fucking Greece. There weren't. There weren't. Sorry, there weren't. Just like there were no Greek people in Africa at that time. There weren't. And no Greek people were in China or vice versa. There weren't. I'm sorry. This is the way we were. That's why we look different. That's why Asian people look different than black people, and black people look different than white people because we came from completely different environments that structured our fucking bodies to that particular environment. White people came from cold and rain. That's why we look the way we look. Black people came from hot and fucking sweaty. That's why they look the way they look. Asian people came from flat fucking goddamn, lands. That's why they look the way, and dusty. That's why they look the way they look. There's a reason that we all look different. It's because we weren't always fucking interconnected like we are today. But people are going to see that movie. Stupid, perpetually online people in their 20s, the teens in their 20s or younger, are going to see that movie. They're going to hear how closely Christopher Nolan kept with period accurate fucking armor and weapons and shit and boats and stuff, and they're going to be like, "Oh, well, that must have been the way that was too." That's the whole plan. That's the whole plot. That's the whole reason that fucking movie exists in the form that it was. That and the fact that he can't get an Oscar nomination if he doesn't put all those fucking diverse people in his movie. Because you can't get an Oscar nomination. You can't win an Oscar if you don't have a certain number of this group and a certain number of that group. Not just in your cast, but in every aspect of production of the movie. Just like the BAFTAs, Oscars have now adopted that rule, which is like awesome. So nothing that you guys are ever going to produce again is going to be worth a shit. Cool. Yeah. So no, I'm not going to go see it. Not going to go see it. And I think I will be better for it. So I did some research, looked up a few VS builds for Onslaughts, particularly for the Frost Bullet. Serp said, "Good. I hope it tanks." I don't know that it's going to tank, but I don't think it's going to do as well as they think it's going to do. I think word of mouth. It's all over the fucking internet. I think word of mouth is going to keep a good portion of some people from going to see it. I think it's still going to do well. Because like I said, it is Christopher Nolan. It's a big, huge, epic fucking, war movie. So, that draws people the fuck in. But I don't know if it's going to do $1 billion. But so, yes, I did. I looked up some videos for some Frost Bullet builds. And it turns out mine's better than all of them. The one that I've got for my Viesa right now is better than all the other ones. Now, the only difference is that I have a different weapon. None of the videos that I could find were any earlier than 2 months. So I don't know. I don't guess the Whirlwind was out yet or really popular. I don't know. I can't recall. So there was one guy who had the restored relic that he had given to Viesa. But that was about the only one that I saw that was better than the build that I have right now. So I was like, well, got the store. You see what I'm saying? The middle, it doesn't, the lines are too straight. You know what I'm saying? They're too straight up. Women's tits would cause the straight line to bulge because of the way it comes forward, you know, forced perspective kind of thing. And that's what they've left out. It because there's no curve to it where there should be. That's what I don't like about it. I finally figured out what I don't like about it and why it was bothering me, and that's what it is. It's too the line. Do you see what I'm saying? That comes from the neck and goes down her right in the middle of her boobs, right? You see how just fucking straight as an arrow that is? In reality, when it hit her boob and started going over the curve of the boob, the line would go out some. And then as it went into the undercurve of the boob, it would come back in. And that's just straight the fuck down. And that bothers me. That's a design flaw of it, in my opinion. And I just can't tolerate it.
Officer, give this descendant the goods.
What do you got to sell today, dude? Oh, that's for the dogs. I didn't need to buy that. Oh, well, it's too late now. Wait. I mean... I don't need those either, but fuck it. Let's just buy some shit. Oh no. Let me sell some of these. Alright, where's the Haley shit? Oh my god, have I run the Haley well dry? Finally. I think I may have. Holy shit. I had like thousands. Thousands. Okay. Now, get that. And same thing. Still the same thing. All right. Thank you. Didn't mean to open the show with a rant, but apparently that's what happened.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Sir said it's good to get it off your chest. Yeah, I agree. It's just so infuriating when you know the truth, when you know what's actually happening, and they know that you know the truth and that you know what's actually happening, and yet they still lie to you. You know, it's oh my God. There's nothing in the world that I hate worse than a fucking liar. I fucking hate liars. Kiwi, and no numbers or anything.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
I always find it interesting, and I've said this before, I'm pretty sure, when you meet somebody that like Kiwi, you know, a word, and there's no numbers and there's no nothing. I mean, it's like you're meeting the original, the Prime. This is Kiwi Prime. All others are false imitations of the original Kiwi. And Roman. This original Roman. Haley's Baby Dada. I mean, there's probably not going to be a whole lot more of those, as there might be for like Roman or Kiwi. Probably not, but you know, hey, stranger things have happened. Okay, I've already done the Sigmas, because apparently that's a thing for whatever the fuck this is. It's just, you just have to do that mission a whole bunch. That's what I'm assuming it is. It seems to be going well for people. So, you know, good. There was a movement in the bottom three that's not, I mean, you know, other than that, the skin contest is not, there's nothing really happening. So there's no reason to go. I've already checked it. So there's no reason to go into the site that you can't see anyway. So, you know, you're not missing anything. You might be missing the fact that you're missing it, maybe. Maybe. Serp said, my personal contribution stopped at 28. I haven't even really been trying, to be honest with you. I've just been doing the ones that I have to do. I mean, it's just makeup for Eugen. Who gives a shit? If it was for one of the girls, that'd be one thing. It'd already be full if it was for one of the girls. But it's fucking Eugen, so people are just like, who cares? Who cares? Almost did it. Almost did it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like liars. Come get me, bitches. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Fucking damn jumps. What the shit was that? Alright, got a couple challenges there. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, I see a few more people have joined the stream. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the Morning Daily thing. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, maybe you could, I don't know, maybe subscribe? Maybe subscribe? Subscribe would be pretty cool. Hey, did I mention you could subscribe? Because you could totally subscribe. Oh! Didn't get my grappling hook on top. Oh, so close. So close. Let's go to the next one, I guess. We'll just go to the next one. That's good. Num num. Fuck you. Damn it. Well, no, actually, I can deal with this. Get the gun. Get the gun. Didn't matter. You were already dead. Shit. I forgot. I needed to do something first. I gotta give the Hypernova another cat. And that's another one full. 3 more. 3 more. Technically less than 3. Technically less than 2.5. By God. All right. Now we can go do this one again. But I had to do that because I didn't want to waste all the experience. It's a shame that it doesn't like build it up. Like, you know, you could like forget to max cat your gun or your descendant or whatever, and then remember, oh yeah, shit, I need to do that, and it'd be like you have like 2 of them, maybe 3, because it had been so long that you remember to do that instead of just wasting the experience. Maybe that's just me. That's a possibility. A lot of things are just me. So it's not, you know, outside the realm of possibility. Oh shit. Wall crasher. Wall crasher. You said I just noticed your your post, sir, telling me it was wall crasher. Come on. Godlike nemesis. That was quick. Barely an inconvenience. Cat Daddy Wayne. Still collecting those goddamn tokens. All right. What do I have left? Let's find out. Let's find out what we need for the battle pass. Oh, okay. That's going to be easy. Of course, that's already done. But we can check how we're looking on everything else. Okay. Let's do that. 22, we're up to. Okay. Get rid of this shit. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Where did it all come from? Good God. That was an excessive amount of stuff. Oh my God, I hit 1 billion. 1 billion gold, everybody. Oh my Lord. I'm officially a billionaire. Thank you to all the little people that helped make this possible. But now that I'm a billionaire, I don't need you anymore. It's that way isn't that usually the way it goes? Thank you for helping me succeed. Now fuck off. All right. So we just need the void vessel. And then all this shit. So let's go ahead and knock out the void vessel. Let's get that taken care of. I don't think I'll do Freyna's mission today since we're not collecting those second anniversary coins anymore. So there's not really a need to.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Oh well. Almost like I ran right for it. Ah, good morning, Jedi. How's it going, man? God damn it. Pick it up. Ah.
verify the data.
The data is good. It's all good. Okay. So we've done our dailies. I just got an idea. Hang on. Let me check something. But, yeah, it wouldn't work. Never mind. I saw the red hood down there and remembered, you know, the hood. And was like, hey, I could use that for the dia but it would look like she had a hoodie that was down and a hoodie that was up, and that would kind of be stupid. So I decided against that. That's what you witnessed right there. That happened in just like the blink of an eye. Was a process that you weren't even aware of taking place. It's unfortunate. I really wish they would have made a head of her with the hoodie up and the mask on. I think that would have been badass. Yeah, okay. Hey, did you by any chance see yesterday's episode? Me, Harris, and Serp were able to make it through the third stage of the Onslaught. We tried 4, but we couldn't do 4. Serp, you want to get in on it too? Jedi says, I was watching but fell asleep. That's all right, dude. Just starting a void vessel. That's fine. I'll just hang out. Oh, I don't doubt it. Jedi says that double shift messed me up. Yeah, I don't doubt that a bit. I won't do those. I had a job once. I've talked about it before. The psychiatric technician job that I had when I worked for the state-run mental institution for 8 years. They had mandatory overtime, but technically you can't legally force somebody to stay. You know what I'm saying? When you have a shortage on the next shift, technically, as far as American law goes, they can't force you. They can say it's mandatory all they want, but at the end of the day, you can be like, I've worked my 8 hours, I'm going the fuck home. And there's not really shit that they can do about it. So they had this paper that you would have to sign that you were refusing. And it was really nothing but an intimidation tactic. To be like, we're going to make you sign that paper. And I'd be like, well, give me the fucking paper then. I got a pen right here. I'll sign the fuck out of it. It is not my problem that you are not staffed adequately. That is your problem for not hiring enough people to cover the possibility that one person might be out sick. Not even one person, let alone if something major might be going around, some kind of major stomach flu or some shit like that. And you might have 2, possibly even 3 call-ins at times. You know what I'm saying? That's not my problem. That's your fucking problem. That's pretty much the way I would handle that every time. And I worked there for 8 years, and I can't tell you how many of those papers I signed that I was like, nope, I'm not staying. Fuck you. Later. And there wasn't shit that they could do about it. Because as far as American law goes, they cannot force you to stay. They can put it in all the fucking, job requirements and all that fucking shit that they want to, but legally at the end of the day, they cannot make you work more than your 8-hour shift. Sorry, that was a little tangent I went on there. Yeah, double shifts fuck you up. There's no doubt about it. Because, you pretty much have to come straight home and go straight to bed and then, wake up and do it again. There's no downtime. So even the sleep doesn't seem restful because you just got to get straight up and go do it again. I'm not saying that I haven't worked double shifts before, because I have. I'm sure any working adult anywhere has worked a double shift before. And that's why that's why I started refusing to work them. I was like, fuck that. That sucks. But yeah, sign a piece of paper. Oh my God. Is it going to go on my permanent record? Oh my God. Whoa. Whatever will I do? You mean that record that nobody ever looks at? You can put like in America, when you fill out an application, usually you're supposed to put like your last 3 or 4 jobs. The last 3 or 4 jobs you had, what you started at, your pay rate, and what you ended at, what your primary job assignment was, how long you were there, all that kind of shit. And, how they can reach those people, blah, 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 blah. They don't ever do that. They don't ever do that. They don't ever fucking do that. They don't even look at that fucking paper. They just kind of glance at it and are like, huh, okay. And then they ask you questions. At least any interview that I've ever been a party of. All right. I forgot I was doing something. I'm back on Albion, Sestro. Sir. Cool. Let me get the invites going here. So what do we want to do, gentlemen? What are we feeling like? What is this? Have any of y'all tried this yet? your 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 devotion is appreciated, Jedi. Jedi sings, I'll do anything, oh anything for you. I appreciate that, man. Have y'all tried this breakthrough thing yet? Is this just the regular intercept battle? Is that what this is? I never noticed it being called critical point breakthrough before. Well, let's see how it goes, says Jedi. All right. Sounds good. I'm not seeing anything. No, it's just the void intercept. Oh, okay. Well, we won't fuck with it then, because that's boring. Um. Uh. you wanna give 4 a try again? Jedi says, yeah, skip that. I think he was referring to the intercept battle. Have you unlocked stage 4 yet, Jedi? If I select it, will you be able to, since you don't have it unlocked? Oh, you do have it unlocked. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're all good. All right. You guys want to give level stage 4 mode 4 whatever a try? Sure. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Before we do this, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee going. I feel like this is a coffee situation. I bet. Jed, I said I tried solo last night and got my ass whooped. I bet. Yeah. I don't doubt that a bit. I'm skeptical to believe that there's anybody out there with a good enough build to solo for stage 4. I'd have to see video proof of that. I would have to see some proof. I'm calling bullshit. Yeah, I'm just gonna call bullshit on that one. We're just a month away from Raven. I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Harris was a pretty cool addition, but I wasn't really excited for her. Nell was the last one that I was really excited for, and now I'm kind of even more excited for Raven. And I have not changed my mind. I'm still gonna buy her. Think of me what you will for that. I'm just gonna be like, bam, there we go. I got her. Okay. Oh shit, what happened? Oh, I got kicked from something probably. Oh no, okay. All right, I'm back. Coffee's a brewing. Let's see. All right. Serp says, I've seen French Reaper solo it with Blair. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Jedi says, have you tried the readjust final masterpiece on Viesa? I have not. I believe that's the gun that Luna has. I believe she has that one. Jedi says, so far it's looking good. And then he says, Raven design just looks like a skin for Inez. I have no care for her design wise. I hear you. I mean, that's a valid. That's valid. I personally am on the other end. I think she looks pretty incredible, but that's, different strokes for different folks. Okay, here we go. What? One of you does not have a high enough RK. Jedi says, is an ice gun. They should have made her gothic. Huh? Says one of you is below the RK threshold. Man, I bumped into an oven door with my shoulder and it fucking bruised the hell out of it. There's a big ass fucking knot there. Jedi says, let me check. Oh, okay, it was you. Fucking Serp says, not me. Jedi says, my Serena's probably lame. She's the next one. I gotta look up some builds for her. I'm surprised you don't have the shark fin ESEV, Serp. Try now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here we go. It changes the ESEF for everyone. That's why I don't have it on. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't like that. I wish that wasn't the case.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats. You can configure RK parameters based on analysis of combat data. Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit. acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
Already? Are you shitting me?
Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
Fuck. Oh shit, we are losing fast.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
God damn it.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant,
What?
unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive.
How did we do that? Somebody needs to res me.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Somebody save me!
Oh, fuck you. That's probably my bad. That's probably my bad. I'm not. I don't think it was. I think I only had one more death left, but it seemed to have happened. It didn't give me the delay that it usually does, the down but not out. So it may have been me. I may have used my final life. If that's the case, I apologize. I apologize. $3.4 billion was all I was able to get. Where'd Serp go? That's true. Jedi says we win some, we lose some. That's true. Serp says I was shooting the frost ball before I could get to you to revive you. Then you died. Yeah. Yeah. Too many times. Did you mean to leave the party? Ah, Serp says I've swapped this. Oh, okay. Let me re-add you. Yeah, that shit. That stage 4 is no joke. Because once they start entering that bubble, it's just like they just come the fuck out of nowhere and they just start just storming the fuck in there. And I keep getting caught up in trying to defeat the bosses and forgetting that the important thing is keeping the foot soldiers from making it in, not the bosses. All right. You guys just holler when you're ready to try it again. Jedi says the bee-like boss is annoying. Yeah. Yeah, that he got me once. I was keeping him frozen and he couldn't move, and then between two of my skills to freeze him again, he just shot one shot at me and I just dropped. Yeah, Serp says, yeah, they come from every direction too, and those frost balls are a bitch. Yeah, dude, they will fucking chase you with those goddamn things. You'll be running and they're just popping up right fucking behind you. Jedi says he's ready. Serp says he's ready. Take 2. Jedi said I was just telling my wife that those frost balls drive me nuts. Did she have any idea what you're talking about? Or does she just think you're a lunatic? Frostballs? Honey, what the fuck are you talking about? We all look oily for some reason. Oh, does she? Jenna says, yeah, she does. She plays as well. Well, hell yeah. You'll have to get her to join us sometime, if you want.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
I'm coughing for absolutely no reason at all.
Based on analysis of combat
data. Jedi says, but she plays the game just to dress up, lol. She cannot shoot for shit.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh no.
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
Shit.
Would you please save me?
No, I'm about to. Oh, don't die, don't die. Shit! There's just too fucking many of them, man. Especially when it hits like that second part of it. Oh my god. Fucking pain in the ass. 2.2. I don't know. Strategy really to change. I mean, all you can do is chase the red areas on your mini map. That's all you can do is when you hear that whoop 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 buzzer going off, that means somebody's getting close, and you just, I mean, like, Jesus Christ. Jedi said these guys with shotguns all just turned to me and started shooting. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Jedi says sharing time. All right, let's do Wall Crasher. It's Wall Crasher time. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll if you guys are up for it, we'll give that a few more tries. I mean, the strategy to it is is simple, It's just, it's overwhelming, even for 4 people, which I know your 2 characters are badass. Mine is about as badass as I can get her with the ancestor module that I have. I can switch it up. I can start looking for something. No, stop it. From my original build with the hypothermia, maybe. Or we can, I'll look for a different one, because this is the one that I use. Serp says, if only they hadn't nerfed Serena. Yeah, it's poor timing. Poor timing for sure. But this is my original build, how I built it for her. And I'm going to keep it for nostalgia's sake. This is my badass frostbite or frost bullet build. So I'm thinking maybe with the second setting, I'm going to start looking for something else for one of maybe her other transcendent modules. Maybe maybe just for onslaughts and shit like that. See if I can't find a stronger skill build, because my skills do some pretty potent damage as it is right now. And I've not focused on doing that. So maybe if I focus on that, maybe. Jedi says, I know my Serena can beat this place, but my point's way too low on her. So one of your ancestor modules doesn't have enough points is probably what it is. Serp said there's a bunch of new modules that have just come out to look into. Like for for anybody, universal modules. Yes? Okay. I'll have to look. I'll have to see. I'm sure I've probably got a couple of them by now and just haven't noticed. Serp says he's gonna try Inez next. if I'm gonna go through that, my best option is gonna be with Viessa. I mean, possibly I could. Blair is at the same level as her, but that's really it. The next closest two are my Nell and my Daya, and Frena's okay, but I don't see her doing well in Onslaught at all. At least not with the build that I've got. And I'm gonna be honest, I love using Blair, but on something as hectic as an Onslaught, he's not good because I literally can't see what the fuck's happening. I literally can't see shit but fire. That's all you can see. And just hope that you're pointed in the right direction. "25 seconds. Oh, I just noticed the walls are back up. Okay. That was a weird glitch I had. Yeah, she looks pretty badass. Is that the build you were talking about, Jedi? Oh yeah, Jedi says. Okay. Man, that sucks. It just because you don't have one little thing. Because I mean, it's like I've got a couple characters like that are pretty much that goddamn. Huh. That okay. But I've got a couple characters like that are like Luna. Luna's fucking badass, but she's got, I mean, I've got, all the cards, everything, all her guns, all that shit, everything is maxed out, but same thing with Freyna, same thing with Glay, and yet the numbers vary. It's weird. I don't think they should do that. Do I need to re-invite you, Jedi? Yeah, okay. Let me get back to Albion. That was that was a good time to appear. Oh wait, she's still giving this the eye. Okay. Just let me know when you're ready, gentlemen. Jedi says, I'm always ready. Serp says sure. All right. Third time's the charm, right? Isn't that what they say? Third time's the charm. I'm sitting upright in my chair, focused on the TV. I'm not reclined. I'm poised, ready to pounce. Let's do this. Lock in. Mainly saying that to myself, since I'm the one that keeps dying. Why are they oily? Why are they oily? So a strategy. Strategy, I hear you. Jedi. Jedi said so the enemies will slip
the
off.
energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
I keep dying.
You can configure RK parameters.
I'm gonna go shield recovery. Since I keep dying, let's try to up my defense.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
They're already fucking breaking through. I got two motherfuckers right here that will not goddamn die. Jesus Christ. Fucking die. Fucking hell. I'm coming, Jedi. Oh, Serb's got you.
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
Here come the frost balls. Fuck. Of course. Frost balls all over me. And up here, right in two of them. Jesus Christ. Holy Jesus.
Energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive.
Oh, okay. Bambi's just going straight at it. All right. Fuck you, Frostball.
Descendant.
Okay.
The enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Dude, hang on. Wait for us, man. Goddamn. Dude's in a hurry.
reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
I'm coming, Jedi. Oh, shit. Shit! Monster landed on me. Somehow I'm back though. All good.
Stabilization confirmed. Descendant!
Okay, I don't know how we did that, but alright.
Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. utilize your tactical options.
I think we made it to the end, guys.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy. Descendant, Command has deployed an emergency suppression device. You can use it in combat.
Why are you fucking with me, dude? Leave me alone.
You need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit. Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
Holy shit. We did it. I think we had a lot of help from Bamba Jamba. I'm not, I don't think we can deny that Bamba Jamba's got a pretty badass character. And,
Let's check here.
holy hell. We pulled it off. Let's see what I did. 6.6. 918 kills. Serp says I did not do a lot. Jedi, you got 16 billion. Yeah, well, Serp got 4 billion. Wow, I got more than you. I'm surprised by that. Dude was definitely. I mean, we can't. I mean, all right. Let's just be honest. Bamba Jamba carried us through that. Let's just be honest. Serp says I didn't die though. I died a couple times. That's why pretty much all the cards I picked were for shield and defense. Serp said that was a bunny. Was it a bunny? I didn't even notice. Jed, I was like, nah. Serp said I picked defensive cards too. I mean, that seems to be where I have the biggest problem in these onslaughts is that I get killed more than I should. I do pretty good damage, I think. I just fall too easy. Jedi says, but you kept freezing them. That helped us a lot. Yeah, that I was trying my best to. I was trying when I would see, hear that siren, and I would try to run to that side and at least get one freeze on them to slow them down. What gets you in that is those little dudes, those little fucking enemies that just like haul ass towards the thing. Man, you've got about like 2 seconds to react to those motherfuckers, or there's like 20 of them straight the fuck in. Jedi says, if you didn't freeze that set for me to shock them all, they would have walked right into the circle. Yeah. Strategy. We were working together as a team. Fucking it up. Hmm. Jedi said that was some annoying fun. Indeed. Yeah, me either. Serp says I just didn't stop moving. Yeah, if you stop moving, you're gonna get hit by one of those frost balls. I don't know which one of those motherfuckers was targeting us with those goddamn frost balls, but he was a bitch. Oh, look, you're trying to heal your friend? Here's 3 of them. Right on you. Good luck. Jedi said, yep, you got to go fast. Did we get anything good from that? I don't know. The wind's blowing into the microphone again. God damn it. Stop it. Stop, wind. We're at 35 on you. Did that accomplish? Did we get anything in the journal? You would think that that was, you know, beating it once would get you something. Oh. Oh, okay. That's something to remember in the future. Serp says, also going down next to the turrets makes it very difficult to revive because it just wants to set up a turret. I never even thought of that. Nope. Okay. All right, well, we still got half hour till the next wall crasher. So, what do you feel like doing? I'll let you guys make the call. Pick us something to do for a half hour. Jedi says, I'll do anything. That's a dangerous thing to admit, Jedi. Saying stuff like that could get you into trouble. Bounty? Serp says bounty. We can do a bounty. What do we, has it refreshed? No. Non-attribute. Okay. Let's go with... I'm gonna go Ninja Nail. And we're gonna go in the bunny outfit. Jedi said, yeah, I told my wife that once, and the way she looked at me, I said, never mind. All right. Bounty it is. Is everybody ready? Serp says yep. Jedi said non-attribute. Yep. Cause it's Friday. I guess that's the menu for Friday. Hey, while we have this lull, I see there's some people out there watching. Gee whiz, golly gee, you know what'd be just super awesome? If you guys could like subscribe, that'd be the shit. That'd be totally cool of you. I'm only 49 away from 500, which unlocks super chats and memberships. So it's a pretty big deal. If you could help out with that, that'd be totally sweet. Do you have a Jen, I said, oh crap, it's Friday. Well, what's that mean? Oh, yeah. The ETA, yeah. There's nothing like really good or anything. Jedi says, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give Ninja Nail a shot at this. Giving her a chance to step into the big leagues.
Initiated the bounty tracking operation. Area-wide SCV scan complete. Descendant, first we need to locate any traceable residual energy. Initial residual energy secured. Commencing data analysis. Begin tracking next residual energy. Warning! Hostile entities approaching. Please ready for combat. Warning! Hostile entities approaching. Please ready for combat. Additional traces identified. We're closing in on the target's location. Target acquired. Enemy biodata is a match for bounty information.
Hell yeah. That was pretty badass, because there, you know, that circular attack that he has that spreads out, that circle of energy. I was so close to him that it was appearing past me, so he wasn't hitting me with it. That was pretty cool.
Warning! Hostile entities approaching. Please ready for combat. Trackable residual energy analysis complete. Target location confirmed. Transmitting coordinates to your SCV. Isolation containment zone deployed. Remember, Descendant, neither you nor the target can escape from the area.
Be still. You asshole, be still.
Synchronizing biodata. Operation terminated, effective immediately.
That's decent stuff. That's some decent stuff. Oh, damn. I didn't do any damage at all. What the fuck? Only 137 million. Jesus Christ, that was nothing. What the fuck? Jedi said he got his ass whooped. Not by me. I was landing shitloads of hits on him. But I didn't do hardly any damage. That's crazy. The Shadow's pretty strong weapon. You would think. Jedi said, yeah, Nell does nothing. I finally quit playing her. She's good for mobs, but even with the sword, she's just not anything for bosses. That sucks. Jedi said 1.5 billion. Yeah, I didn't do shit. And I was fucking that guy up. I was hitting him left and fucking right, but it just wasn't doing anything. Jedi said, just dungeons, I use her. Oh, I did. Yeah. I've done that. Oh, no, I haven't done that on her. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to do that. I did it on the Hypernova, but yeah, I've got the other 3 fucking swords to do. Okay. That might make a little bit of a difference. Well, damn, that went a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna go. Serp said I just saw. I'll have to do some researching. Because it's just the one. Oh, really? Jedi said also just noticed that once I use Valby's 4th, she has unlimited ammo. Huh. That's handy. Fucking goddamn fan. It's driving me apeshit. Blow in my general direction, not directly on me. Thank you. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I've got a... Jedi said, she's broken. I just need health on her. Serp says, my shadow DPS is 16 million, just for reference. Yeah, mine is not that much. Mine is not that much. Holy shit, Serp says, and I still have an ammo mod on it, I just noticed. Of course you do. Jedi said mine is 17 million. Oh shit. Ugh. Click on me to view it. Okay. We can try it. I'm down. Serp said, shall we go to the lava citadel void? That's, this one, right? This thing? What's the enemy? Very weak to cold. Well, I just happen to have a cold person that I could use for this. How convenient. Convenient. Just let me know when y'all are ready. Jedi said I need to get back on my Haley. Always ready, says Jedi. You think the three of us by ourselves can do it, or should I do the public? Jedi says, wait. Okay, ready. All right. You ready to go, sir? Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go public. We might need that extra person. There's a possibility. It might be helpful. Yeah, I know, dude. Jedi said, my God, Haley thick. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be one of the reasons that she's not one of my favorites. I kind of like slender women. Pussy. Lava! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I was not expecting a lava flow. I gotta be honest. That was a bit of a surprise. Oh shit, it's back. The lava's back. God damn it. Got me. God damn it. Fucking lava. Fucking lava. God fucking damn! Oh my God. Yeah, literally, I was inside him. I was literally inside the turtle. Are you fucking shitting me? I'm just falling apart. We've almost got him beat and I'm just falling apart. Only 461 million. Jenna says, geez, Haley, thick. Serp has to come investigate. He's like measuring it. He's like, yeah, that qualifies as thick. 181 million. What the fuck? Yeah, I got a. What was it again? 461 million. Serp says, yep. Jedi says, God, my Haley sucks. Oh, shit. Wall crasher. Just over $1 billion, says Serp. That is considerably more. Considerably more. Down to Axion we go. Think we got time to do the mission over here? No, it's 3 minutes.
It's up to me.
Serp says it would definitely appear that with the recent changes, I'm going to have to update all my builds. That was probably part of the point. I would just about bet. Jedi says, remind me why I use other descendants again. Is that your Sharon? Oh, that's your Haley. Okay. Because ass can't do everything, man. It's funny, you know, I have my second TV that I always have a video on playing just for, you know, have something else to look down at. And it's usually when I'm online streaming, it's usually one of my own videos just to get, you know, just to kind of give myself an extra view, I guess. And at the moment, they're waiting on the wall crasher too. So I've got two screens. Past me waiting on the wall crasher and present me waiting on the wall crasher. It's kind of an Inception kind of thing. Jedi said, these devs better never ever shut this game down. I hope they don't. Serp says, Ultimate Haley is coming soon. Indeed. Indeed. That's not, I mean, it's not as big a deal to me. Haley just don't do it for me. I don't know. Yeah, Haley's the next Ultimate. Jedi said, wait, what? Haley? Ultimate Haley? Yeah, she's the next one. They showed a picture of her during that 6 or 7 hour stream that the devs had a couple last month or something. Serp said Haley is my go-to for Purge. Jedi says when? It's the next season. Yeah, that stream I missed, Jedi said. I think she comes out at the same time Raven does, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, somebody made a Baroness. That is I bet money that is what they intended that to be, a Baroness. Jedi said they showed her ultimate form, you say? It wasn't like a full picture of it. It was just like one of those teaser things. But yeah, they showed it. I wasn't that impressed with it because it's not. It only kind of you can't see her whole body, but the picture is from behind, and it looks like it's a bodysuit. Looks like it's a black bodysuit and with some kind of goggles or glasses on or something like that. Again, if I remember correctly. All right. From behind, oh my lord, Jedi says. You can't see her ass, man. Jedi says, sounds perfect. That's why Viesa slapped it in that one scene. Where's Jedi going? Jedi says I still have that slap saved in my library.
The Vulcans nearby seem to have spotted it as well. Remove them quickly. The mutant materials will be lost if you're not quick enough. Fantastic! I knew I could count on you.
All right, to Albion we go. I didn't even see the skin that you were using, Serp, till right then. The panda. Oh no, that's fine. Don't apologize, dude. Spending my entire tomorrow on Haley, man. Sorry for this strong simping, says Jedi. You don't have to apologize, dude. I simp for Viessa every fucking day, so don't even worry about it. And Serp says it's a polar bear. Reminds me of that character from Tekken. What was the polar bear's name? I can't remember. God. Serp says rawr. Jedi says panda. Oh, was that his name? Was it just Panda? I can't remember. I hated playing as him. Panda and Kuma. Yep, that's what it was. Panda and Kuma. I was a June guy, and then a Eddie guy. That was my favorite people to play as. I think I've mentioned this before, because they were so hard to predict. Their combos were so strange. There were odd delays in the timing and shit, and people didn't know how to handle it. Jedi said, same, I play Tekken 8 when I'm not playing this game. I haven't played a Tekken since probably 4, maybe, I think. Jedi says, I use June and Eddie. Yeah, those were the two. Oh, man, dude, I could fuck people up with June. Oh, my God. That I could whip out that 10-hit combo of hers in no time flat. And all I had to do was land that first punch. If I landed that first punch, that whoever I was playing as knew it was over. They were like, God damn it. Because it'd just be like, shoop, 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 shoop. Oh, really? Jedi said, that's all I was playing before I found this game. Well, damn. It's my favorite fighting game. I preferred it over Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat's a cool game, don't get me wrong, but I like the three-dimensional aspect of Tekken a little more. All right, I guess. Jedi says, First Descendant kept popping up on my YouTube, then I saw Bunny and Freyna. I hear you. I said fuck Tekken and downloaded the First Descendant. I think I started. I started right around the that one Freyna outfit that got all the attention. The with the fishnets, you know, her ultimate or whatever it is. That was what got me interested, because I was just like, let me give it a try. And it turns out I really enjoyed the game. I didn't, not just the eye candy, but the game itself is fun as fuck. I'm sorry, it's, you know, I know horde games aren't for everybody. I know that, you know what I'm saying, but I love the fuck out of horde games. Just one person standing there fighting off like 500 or 600 fucking people at once. That's a fucking awesome goddamn fantasy. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate power fantasy. It's just one person standing in the middle of an army and defeating them all. That's partly why I love this game. Is you're just one person, and you can literally get in some scenarios where you're just surrounded by 300 fucking people and you just got to fight your way out. That's fun for me. Jedi says, okay, time to buy her summer fit. Jedi said, yeah, like Onslaught 4 just now. Exactly. It's just a fun game. Jedi says, I really enjoyed that with you guys, man. I enjoyed it too, dude. I like playing with you guys. I like playing with you guys. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But I guess I should probably wrap this stream up. All good things must come to an end, so they say. So they say. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Serp says, yeah, GG, fellas. That was a lot of fun. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Serp, Jedi, it is always a pleasure, gentlemen. Always a pleasure. To those of you who are out there lurking, thank you for being here. I know you were out there. I saw the numbers of the watching going up and down. Jedi says, appreciate being here. That's no problem at all, dude. No problem at all. I wish I could catch one of your streams when I'm home, and I could join in on your shit. You know what I'm saying? But every time I see you on, I'm either going to work or already at work, and I'm like, well, fuck. Because I'd happily join in and help you out, man. But yeah, everybody, go subscribe. Everybody out there, go subscribe to Jedi. He has a channel. Click on his little avatar, and you can go right to it, and you can hit subscribe. It's that easy. It's that easy. But yes, gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you for, if you're watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. Greatly appreciate it. If any of you groups of people saw something here you were entertained by, maybe you liked the gameplay, maybe you liked my witty banner, maybe you just like watching scantily clad ladies kill aliens and giant robots. Whatever floats your boat. Perhaps you can see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. The subscribes are really important right now and really helpful. I'm 49 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and memberships. And it's been a goal that I've been striving for several months now. And anything you can do to help me get a little closer to that would be really awesome of you. Also, if you should choose to support the channel in a different way, you will find links to my Patreon and my Coffee on my YouTube page. Totally optional, totally up to you. But if you saw something here that you think might be worth $1 or $2, that would be the place to drop it, and I would be greatly appreciative. But again, totally optional, totally up to you. While you're at all that, though, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I got close to 1,600 videos of content. You would not believe how much stuff I've got to entertain your eyeballs. I've got concerts I've been to. I've got original music that I write the lyrics to and give life through an AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You'll find 12 albums on my channel right now, about 12 songs a piece, about 30 minutes a piece. Not a huge investment of your time to give one a try. I'm really proud of it, and I would appreciate it if you should give me a listen and let me know what you think. That'd be pretty cool. And you can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character Simulated Wrestling Federation. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. Then I also have a female celebrity federation. It's every Tuesday. That's Tuesday night download. I got a Marvel vs. DC coming soon. Promise. I swear it is. I know I keep saying that, but it's coming. And then upgrades for the men's division and the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year. On top of all that, I do these daily live streams like you saw right here today, where I play this wonderful game that we all love so much, the First Descendant. Sometimes chat joins in like you saw today, and we take on some of the harder missions or just go farming for materials. Sometimes they're here to give me advice on how to build my characters, and sometimes they're here to give me shit on the ways that I choose to do that. But regardless, a fun time is had by all, and we would absolutely love for you to be a part of it. We've developed a really awesome community of some really solid dudes that show up pretty regularly. And if you see us pop up in your feed, stop on by and join in the fun. We have a good time. We just, talk about the things that we enjoy and play a game that we like. Where's the harm in that? Also, every Friday between 8 and 11 p.m., which just happens to be tonight. And I will be playing both of them tonight. I play Fall Guys Fortnite Friday. Or play Fall... Yes, you get the idea. Much like with this game, I'm totally open to playing with chat. If you want to duo, trio, or squad. No customs. Sorry. It's just the way it's got to be. It's just the way it's got to be. But otherwise, just drop it in the chat and we'll make it happen. On top of all that, as if that wasn't enough, I also have a shitload of playthroughs. I got all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. Horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulators, gotcha games. I'm down to play just about anything, and I have a massive library of well over 300. I just saw the count yesterday. It's 341. I have over 341 games in my library, and I haven't played many of them. So if there's something out there that you would like to see me play, there is a possibility it is in that 341. So drop your suggestion in the comments, and I will check my library. If it's in the library or it is free to play, it will get bumped up to the top of the list to be rotated in after I complete the next one. It is just that easy. Jedi says, "Look at us two, looking sexy as fuck." Jedi says, "Yeah, I click like every time I see the music pop up." Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, and on top of all that, as if that wasn't enough, I also have a little bit more. Serp says, "What do you mean, two?" Yeah, you're looking... Yeah. Yeah. If I was a furry, man... But I also do movie reviews now. You'll find 4 up at the moment. They're in different kind of formats, because it's a new thing that I'm doing, and I was trying to figure out what my, what my presentation for them was going to be. So it took me a while, but I think I've got that straight. So you should see more consistency coming out of it. I'm not going to see every movie that comes out. Some of them, much like I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, I wanted to go see the Odyssey. I was like, man, I should really go see the Odyssey because that's a big thing, and everybody's going to be talking about it, whether or not it was good, whether or not it was bad. But I just can't bring myself to do it. It's just like I really don't want to see it that bad. That's how bad I don't want to see it. That I was like, not even to increase the potential growth of my channel, was I willing to go see it. That's how bad. I was like, nope, I don't want to. I don't want to spend money on it. I don't want. I will absolutely despise it from the minute it starts to the minute it ends. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. It will be painful to me. I will have to be so fucking high that I will pass out halfway through the goddamn movie. And what's the point of even doing that? I don't know. Jedi says, did anyone go see it? Oh, they will go see it. Yeah, people will go see it. I have no doubt that it's going to be a success. Now, is it going to be a success at the level that they expect it to be? I question that. But it is a Christopher Nolan movie. And normal people think Christopher Nolan is a good director. So they'll go see it. I think he's a shit director, personally. Maybe that's just me. I think he's shit. Not the shit, just shit. But anyway, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say, thank you guys once again. Yeah, you guys make this a blast. You make it a blast. Thank you so much for your continued support, for showing up as much as you guys do. I really can't thank you enough. Thank you. And until next time, later.